Difficult season for clubs with financial problems. Portsmouth got most of the headlines after going into administration yesterday, but on the same day, Chester City were thrown out of the conference. But oddly, many of the fans were pleased with the decision. Russ Taylor explains why.
Chester City have been expelled from the football conference. The board recommended the action against the league's bottom club at a meeting of member clubs this morning. The club had been suspended by the league earlier this month after failing to fulfil their fixtures and failing to pay their players.
It's been one problem after another in recent years for Chester City. A succession of managers, transfer embargoes, relegation from the Football League for the second time in 9 years, and then came administration and a 25-point deduction. With the club crippled by debt, games were cancelled, fans boycotted, and unpaid players went on strike. Yesterday, Blue Square Premier clubs voted to expel Chester City from the league. But what next for football in the city? One solution is for the fans to take control. Nearly 1,000 have joined the City Fans United group.
Their supporters have had enough. You know, they want to start afresh now, with no debt, with excellent plans, like tonight has proved. The current economic climate is dictating things at the moment. We see with Portsmouth, Notts County, you know, they're all in the High Court, they're all experiencing problems. This could be the start of a huge sort of uplift of clubs having to be the way we're planning to go, which is supporter driven.
But former owner Stephen Vaughan was not impressed by the fans' initiative.
I couldn't care less what the CFU think. The CFU are a bunch of idiots who are hell-bent on destroying this club. I'm Chester City's supporter. My son Stephen now owns the football club due to my own business disqualification, which, you know, I'm not a fit and proper person.
The local council, however, threw their support behind the fans.
The MP's Labour and I'm Conservative, and it's one of the few things so far we've not been blamed for. Let's close it down and let's start again. And then it enables groups like this, with enthusiasm, to actually really make something work for the city. And I think between us, working together, we'll make it work.
One model the Chester fans look to follow is that set by other fan-owned clubs, such as AFC Telford and FC United of Manchester.
There's nothing to fear from organising a Phoenix club. I think, you know, that's been shown not just by the model at FC United, but also at Wimbledon and elsewhere, that fans are what make the club, not the bricks and mortar, not the players, not the manager, not the board of directors, and certainly not any business type owner. It's the fans that make the club, and those fans will stay, and those fans can resurrect Chester, and I'm sure that they'll go on to be a success.
If they have to set up a Phoenix club, it's merely a continuation, a different incarnation of what they used to. They take their history with them, and they can achieve whatever they want to achieve.
They've got to remain passionate, they've got to persevere, and just got to work hard and stick to those beliefs of, listen, football clubs are at the centre of a community, we represent the community, and that's how we've got to run the business.
A bid to save the club from a Danish consortium came to nothing.
Chester City actually announced the sale of the club to the Danes. However, the Danes said all we've agreed to is to have a look at the books. So there was no firm idea in place that they would actually be in control right now.
But City Fans United still see a future.
City Fans United have certainly held meetings with the council, and we're looking for the council to actually give us the lease to use the Diva, you know, for next season onwards for a new football club. We want football back at the Diva Stadium come August, and we're not going to rest until we get there.